Greetings, my people. It is Monday, August 1st, and that means it's time for the Khorum Coast Revenue and Share Show. Granted, I could have made one yesterday, but I still had to wait for the last day of the land to pay out so I can get y'all calculated and get everyone on the table for the end of the month of what you've earned. So that's where we're at. The land is about to pay out once again, and I'm excited as hell. So that's why I'm also wearing the mankini and treating y'all to a little bit of some juicy visuals here while we go over the land revenue in a second. So let's go on to what we've earned, and then we'll go over our participant data. All right. We did not get a payout on the 25th, but we got one on the 26th for 243.66 peds. On the 27th, we got 91.41 ped. On the 28th, we got 225.32 ped. On the 29th, we got 75 and 3 pec. On the 30th, we got 207.29 ped. On the 31st, we got 203.15 ped. And on our last day of the month for the first, because it's kind of weird, y'all, it pays me in advance almost according to the date. So it's not really the first my time yet, or actually game time, because globals are still happening today for the first. But it pays me on the first what y'all actually earned on the 31st. So that's why it shows that. But that's technically what the globals from the 31st would have been. So on the first, it paid out 179.51. So that ends the month of Rooney there, y'all. Let me make sure I empty out my ped card here, because I'm about to transfer all that in and I don't want to get it mixed up with y'all's money. So let's drain the land. Away that goes to clear the slate real quick. All right. Moving on over to our participant data. Got all of our globals in here and calculated for the end of the month. As you can see, all the hunting, man, the hunting has been crazy. We got a lot. And I got missed globals by the Entropia tracker that some players have recorded. If there's any others that were missed, let me know. I'd be glad to give y'all credit for any globals that are missed at all times. And also, I'm just double checking I'm on the spreadsheet there. Sorry about that. Wanted to make sure voice was recording proper for you. Anyway, you can see over here we got our mining too. Has all been recorded till the end of the month. And we also have our land area income. It was 4,127 peds. Pretty good month, y'all. Pretty good. I can't complain. Over here on player totals, I've already went ahead and added up the shares that were earned, so I don't have to do it on the video this time. But you can see Adriano Radovic has 2 shares. I gave him a share for a Khorum Coast video he did. It was pretty good. He went out mining and talked about the land and did a really good job on it. It was nice. Brandon has 1 share, or Brandon 18. Darmy CXP Lee has 1 share. He squeaked in at 488. I tossed him one anyway because that's just too close. I couldn't do that to someone. I wouldn't sleep at night. Diabolical Dominion, my society as a team, has earned 1 share. Heidi had a fat cat Stassinopoulos. You did pretty good this month, Heidi. You got 5 shares with your mining and hunting all together. Thank you very much for your patronage. I appreciate your support. JJ Draconis, you did pretty good too. You got yourself 2 shares this month. Good job. Appreciate your support also. Joan Frigid Yaya, you got yourself 1 share. Kingu Exino Kingu. Man, some of y'all's names this month are really getting to me. You got 2 shares. Thank you for your support. Nigel Dietz Ogenis, you got 3 shares, mate. You did pretty good this month too. You went pretty good. I appreciate your support. Oscar Aussie AIM, this is your first month here, and you got 3 shares. I appreciate your support too. Glad to see a first-time player going that hard, man. That's really cool. Thank you. Ostrander Pop. Speaking of going hard, mate, it is you this month. You are the number 1 with 9 shares of Khorum Coast. So you own the month, or the most going into August. You have the most shares on the table. Congratulations. I really appreciate your support, man. Thank you. Paul Crazed Wolfman Davis, you got 1 share. Princess of Hell, You got 1 share. Santa Mas Cratio Calaz. You got 1 share. Good old Santa. Take that to the North Pole and use it to make toys or whatever. I don't know. Schizophrenic, your data still comes up a little weird. I don't know why you're in 2 spots. I can't figure it out, mate. I tried. But you got 3 shares. Congratulations. Spade Lures Indigo, you got 2 shares. Congratulations and thank you for your support. And also thank you, Schizo. I forgot to thank you for your multiple digit or multiple share support there. I appreciate that. Sven Milbus Christensen, you got 2 shares this month, mate. Thank you for your support. Tony Draconius Dalby, you earned 1 share. Will WA123 Smith, you earned 1 share. King Sertaj King 07 Santu is my ongoing advertiser for Khorum Coast. He earns 2 shares every month. I realized last month I forgot to add that in, but he's part of this, y'all. He gets 2 shares. Oh, and wait, hold on. Nick Timegazer, I forgot. You did it. Why weren't you over here? Oh man. How the hell did I forget you, Nick, of all people? I'm sorry, because you actually earned a share from the land. Dude, I apologize. It's been a long day, and trying to get all this data done after work for the land to finalize it has taken me like 2 hours. I'm just now starting to have a glass of wine and record the video, and it normally doesn't take me this long for a week, but the end of the month has a lot. You got to do all your closing of your bounties, got to sum that all up. Loot the most has to be calculated. It's just terrible. So I apologize I forgot you, Nick. I did not mean to do that, mate. But you got yourself 1 share for hunting and mining, but you also earned 2 shares for your KC video. So that actually changes the amount of shares we had on the table to 48. It's 48 this month. Hell freaking yeah. Cool. But yep, Nick did a hell of a good video for Khorum Coast this month also. A lot of good detail and editing and whatnot went in it, and he made me laugh a few times. So he got awarded an extra share for how funny it was. And also, Raindrop Rain Morning, you are the only miner over here that got a full share for mining. You got 2 shares. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Azaka IO, man, I was sad to see you come in for the first time ever without a share, and I didn't know how to not type your name with the number next to it. I'm sorry, Azaka. You missed out this month, mate. I apologize. All right, let's go over expenses. All of our bounties are caught up here. Total cost for hunting bounties for the month were 270 peds. Total cost for mining bounties paid out for the month were 75 peds. And loot the most cost us 250 peds. Over here you can see we have our shares on the table for June. This is what's currently going to be paid out tonight. I've already went ahead and done a little math here at the bottom based on what the land paid out and the shares we had and the overall expenses, because I remember in June the land wasn't doing that good and shares were tanking down to like 25 ped, 20 something ped or less, and I didn't want that to happen, so I decided to take more of the land expense on myself, and instead of 1,000 peds of the full DNA split, I did 600 to y'all. I ate the 400 on my end, and then I also paid my own pocket of loot the most. But this month is really good. It's a little different. So I ran some different numbers, and at the end, I think it's all right. I think doing a full split is okay, and it's going to take a little stress off me in the end, and you all don't really notice the change. So adding in all the cost of loot the most and the bounties and the land DNA, 100% fully sharing the cost of the land, puts y'all shares at 36.17 ped each for this month. And that's these players right here. These are the shares that were earned in June. These are these. So the value of these shares right here from these players is either going to be 36 and 17 pec, or with a partial split is 41.95. But honestly, y'all, I didn't see a huge difference. Shares are still really up if we do a full split. So I kind of decided to, and it's going to be 36.17 this month for value of Khorum Coast shares. That's still really high, and it's not to the point that I feel terrible to kind of pay more on my end to boost them for y'all. So that's where we're at. Khorum Coast shares that I owed people are at 36.17 peds each. And let's go over who currently gets paid out for July, because as you all know, you earn in August, you get paid in July. You earn in July, you get paid in August. So all of these globals and all that on these shares over here for July, you're going to get paid in August. Right now, people are getting paid in June. So Heidi had a fat cat Stassinopoulos. I owe you 2 shares paid out at 36.17 each. All you other players, just I'll math it up in a bit. I didn't do that yet. So I mean I owe you peds, okay? And I owe Nigel, I know you a lot. I owe you a lot. Same with Sen. But Catlin, Cat Fortini, I owe you a share. Nick Timegazer and Messner, I owe paying you a share. Nigel Dietz O'Guinness, I owe paying you 9 shares. Peak of the Last Leo, I owe paying you 2 shares. Princess Fiona of Amber, I owe paying you 1 share. Someone's pissed and broke again, I owe paying you 1 share. Sven Melbus Christensen, I owe paying you 9 shares. Torian Tor Alaranth, I owe paying you 2 shares. Zach Parson Fario, I owe paying you 1 share. Azaka Io Kamadaki, I owe paying you 4 shares. Sertaj King 07 Sandu, I owe paying you 2 shares. There was 35 shares total earned in June. Over here I'll record when I pay you all out and the date and the value you were paid. I'll add value in a bit, okay? Let me record this video and get it out there. I'm sorry, but it's late and I want to drink my wine. I gotta eat dinner. I gotta go to bed. With my slow internet, I may not even have time to upload this tonight. So that's where we're at. I'll do the final bit of data. Let's go on over here and say goodbye to y'all now. So that's kind of where we're at, y'all. It was a really good month here for July. Everything turned out really good. I can't complain overall to the land, especially during the time that we have, you know, migration and all that. And I guess it's like summer vacation in Switzerland, so we're still hanging in there at Khorum Coast. And if anything, that just tells me how strong of a land this truly is. Because if this isn't one of the best lands in the entire Entropia universe, I don't know what it is. I would compare my land to any other in the game. Any other. Y'all do a hell of a job out here with your support, and you make Khorum Coast what it is. Thank you for making July nice, I guess. It was really good to do that show. But that's it, y'all. I appreciate you watching and tuning in. Please like and subscribe. It helps grow the channel, gets the word out, brings more people here to the land, lets them know what we're doing, trying to make the best land area in the entire Entropia universe. And thank you all again for watching. And by all means, come on out to the Khorum Coast, where you can earn the most.